kids. Part of the reason I bought a movie theater is because it forced people to listen to me talk. I'm done doing that now. Thank you for all your contributions and whatnot. We're going to watch the heck out of this. I'm going to watch it with you because I love this movie. As I said before, one of my top 10 favorite movies. And then afterwards, we're going to have a group discussion. Mind you, I had nothing to do with the movie, so I can't answer for the movie or the filmmakers. But I do know some of the people in the movie and stuff. But we're going to have a group discussion just about how we feel generally about Iron Man this many years after. This is the very strong spine upon which the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe was built. And this actually holds up, I think, today. Don't get me wrong, I love Infinity War and Endgame, but those are magic tricks that can't be duplicated. In terms of a film, a one-off film or story, told that isn't the culmination of like 20 other movies over the course of 10 years, you will never get a stronger Marvel movie than this. So this makes it so much more fun. We did this for like the horror movie screenings, and we did it for Batman when we did Batman last week. You know, we've all, how many people have never seen Iron Man before? Put your hands in the air. Shame on you. But you know what? Don't shame them. They're here tonight. Welcome. Welcome, brethren and sisterins and shit. That being said, a majority of us have seen this movie many, many times. So what I would suggest, I would never suggest this for a brand new movie and stuff. You should always take those in and savor every moment and stuff. But since this is a movie we've seen before, this is a Rep House movie officially, man. It's a movie that's been around for a while and stuff. Most people know what's going to happen. So I love it when a movie theater gets loud. Part of the reason that I shifted my whole business model to touring my movies live was because every night I get to go to a place where like 1,000 people treat me like I'm in church and I'm both the priest and Jesus at the same time. So I'm used to like audiences that whoop and holler through a flick, like all through Clerks 3, man. Every time they recognize somebody, the audience went absolutely nuts and cheering and stuff. So this is a superhero movie, man. Every time something super heroic happens, cheer. Now, for the first half hour, the suit don't show up, spoilers, probably for the first hour and stuff. So it's going to be dry spells. So what I would suggest, just to make it fun and keep it enthusiastic, is every time a new scene begins, and let's define a new scene as a scene that takes place in a completely different location than the scene that you just watched. So not if they walk into another room, but if they completely change locations. And if Robert Downey Jr. is in that scene, everybody cheer, man. Because if we cheer loud enough, maybe he'll come back one day. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Conversely, kids, when the bad guy shows up, and spoilers, it's Obadiah Stane. When the bad guy, or any bad guys show up, man, the 10 rings, whatever, man, we boo. We boo loudly. Kids, let me hear you boo. Count of 3, test boo. 1, 2, 3, go. You're adorable. I literally meant the kids. But I appreciate the sentiment. Children under 15. Count of 3, let me hear you boo. 1, 2, 3, go. Adorable. Not quite that loud, though. Now, kids of all ages, let me hear you boo. 1, 2, 3, boo. Beautiful, man. Then, for me, I'm going to go crazy the moment that he shows up in the Mark I suit. Yes. That was one of my favorite moments in cinema history, so much so that I duplicated it in Jay and Silent Bob Reboot with the Iron Bob suit. So, when the Mark I suit shows up, when those doors explode, everyone stand up and cheer like Christ came into Jerusalem. It's going to make it so. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, when the late, great personal friend of mine, Stan Lee, shows up, we all stand and we applaud Stan. It'll be such a fun screening if we do this, I assure you. It'll be a wonderful screening even without this. This just adds a little icing on top of it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we do things at Smodcastle Cinemas, where the movies come to play. Enjoy the show. This is the maquette.
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the AKA Ask Kev Anything.
Every saga has a 10-year anniversary, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what happens when Jay and Silent Bob get old. I'm Kevin Smith. Cheers to you!